Good morning, students. Students, by now we have discussed so many things regarding British East India Company, and we have discussed that East India Company took several steps to annex several territories. Annex means Hadapna. And as earlier we discussed that there was a war with Marathas also, and though it was not just clear defeat, but even then the Marathas they were to enter themselves in a territory. Okay, now let's see what further steps the British took. The it is students, it is clear that in the early 19th century the company persuaded an aggressive policy persuaded enforced an aggressive policy means बहुत खतरनाक policy of territorial expansion means कब्जा करने के लिए under Lord Hastings. He was the Governor General of India from 1813 to 1823, and he started a new policy of paramountcy. Now let's see what this word is. Now the company claimed, अब company claim करती थी that it is supreme than other, so its power was greater than that of Indian states. So to protect the company, it is justified means it is right to annex or threaten the Indian kingdoms. As earlier I told you, annexed means Hadapna. So this view, though this policy was continued for further years also, but do you think that this policy will go smooth? No, this policy did not go smooth because some of the Indian rulers they did not want to accept it. For example, there was a small state of Kittur. Now it is in Karnataka, and the ruler of that kingdom is Rani Chennamma, and she started a revolt or resistance against the British because she did not want to just recognize British as the supreme. So she started a fight against the British, but she was arrested in 1824 and she was put in the prison, but there in 1829 she died. But one very poor chokidar of that area was there, and his name was Rayana. He carried on this war, and because he was supported by the people of that state, Kittur, so he tried to destroy, or he became successful to destroy many British camps and records, though he was also caught and he was hanged by the British in 1930. Students, we will read so many cases of resistance later in this book, but let's move further and you see. In late 1830s, means in 1830s, the East India Company he just became very worried. Worried means वो चिंता में आ गई about Russia because it was imagined that Russia would expand his territory in Asia and then would try to enter in India. So due to this fear, the British now wanted, the British tried to secure their control over the northwest. What did, they fought a war with Afghanistan between 1838 to 1842 and established an indirect company rule, though because they could not get 100% hold over that country, so they just had an indirect country company control, and Sindh was taken over. Sindh was captured in 1843. Then what happened? Because Punjab was very much part of India, but because of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, the company could not get its success. But there was a fight between Maharaja Ranjit Singh and the British, and ultimately in 1849 Punjab was also annexed. Now students, as earlier we discussed that the British they followed several policies as subsidiary alliance, as paramountcy, and several fights One more policy the British introduced, and this policy was the doctrine of lapse. Now, it was the last policy which was taken by or introduced by the British to annex the Indian territories. Under the Lord Dalhousie, he was the Governor General from 1848 to 1856. He devised means introduced a policy that is known as the doctrine of lapse. What was this policy? Now you listen. The doctrine means rules, declared that if an Indian ruler died without a male heir, means बिना उत्तराधिकारी के, his kingdom would lapse. Lapse means हड़प ली जाएगी. That is become जस्ट पार्ट ऑफ कंपनी टेरिटरी, मीन्स वो जो राज्य है वो कंपनी का हिस्सा बन जाएगा. एंड इन दिस वे वन किंगडम आफ्टर अनदर वॉज अनेक्स्ड, बिकॉज देर वर सेवरल रूलर्स हु कुड नॉट बी हैविंग देयर जस्ट सन, सो देयर किंगडम्स वर अनेक्स्ड. ओके, तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल सतारा, संबलपुर, उदयपुर, नागपुर एंड झांसी एट्सेट्रा. फाइनली in 1856 the company took over Awadh. This time the British had an added one more argument they said that it is their duty to take over so that the people will be free from the misgovernment of the Nawabs. And now the people or the Nawabs, they were very much angry, they were enraged because it was a humiliation for them, ये उनकी बेइज्जती थी. So the people of Awadh, they joined the great revolt that broke out in 1857, and that was the revolt of 1857. Now you see the picture Maharaja Ranjit Singh holding court. Court means darbar. Okay. Now let's move further and you see the map. This is earlier India map and several territories were there. Lahore territory, Delhi territory, Lucknow, Kathmandu was part of, Banaras, Calcutta, Hyderabad, Pune, Baroda, Bombay, Goa, Mysore and Madras. These areas, they were under British rule. Okay. Now let's move further and let's see what happened now. Some of the areas, they were under the British rule, and some of the areas they were not under the British rule. Okay, now you see the yellow part, they were under the British rule, and the red part, they were not under the British rule. Lahore was not there, Delhi was not there, Kathmandu was not there, Hyderabad was not there, and Mysore was not there. These areas, they were not under the British rule. Now you see, and it was, now let's see again. Slowly and slowly the British, they captured large area. Now you see Lahore came under British, Delhi, Lucknow, Banaras, Calcutta, Bombay, Goa, Madras and Pune. Now they were under the British rule. So you see through these three maps, earlier a little bit part was there, then some more part, and then maximum part was under British rule. Okay. You must have now, you see how the British, they captured almost areas of India. Now let's see